miles. It'd be all right. It would cost no more.
Wait a minute, I think put my glasses on
Why?
because then I can see you.
Are those your glasses?
All right,
I don't know who said.
we're ready to go, Bob.
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Not mine.
God, no, look first, okay.
I didn't even see
Did you say something?
them. No, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll open the Webster City Council meeting to order. Call the roll.
Ashley Allers. Here. Abby Hansen. Here. John Hawkins.
Yeah.
John Marble.
Here.
Megan McFarland.
Pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Second there.
I'm not good at sign language. Sorry.
You need one more? Call for motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favour say aye.
I.
Hey, item one, petitions, communications and requests. This is a time of the meeting that a citizen may address the council on a matter not on the agenda. Except in cases of emergency, the city council will not take any action at this meeting, but may ask city staff to research the matter or have the matter placed on the agenda for a future meeting. Anyone have anything for us? You fellas want to? You don't give us a running thing a minute? No. Okay, we will move on. Consent agenda, the following items have been deemed non-controversial routine actions to be approved by the council on a single motion. If a council member or member of the audience wishes to have an item removed from this list, we consider it in its normal sequence on the agenda. I have A as minutes for January 19. B is the claim and fund list. C is a resolution approving tobacco permit for H&S Stores LLC doing business as Hop Stop Liquor and Groceries at 546 Second Street. D is recommend approval for issuance of a beer and liquor licenses by the Iowa Department of Commerce for the following. Approve new Class E retail alcohol license for H&S Stores doing business as Hop Stop Liquor and Groceries at 546 Second Street. Approve ownership update for Wildcat Products LLC at 626 Second Street. That's it.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Okay. General agenda. Corporate resolution setting date for public hearing on designation of the expanded Webster City Riverview Urban Renewal Area and on Urban Renewal Plan Amendment March 2nd at 6:05 p.m.
Good evening, Mayor and council members. So this item before you is a request to set a public hearing for the boundary amendment of the Riverview Central Business District with the Superior Street and the Closed Drive expansion. This plan was adopted back in 1986 originally, and most recently in October, the council approved an expansion of the district boundaries to include additional property surrounding to better address redevelopment needs. So this was mentioned at our last council meeting upon discussion of the Brew Oil redevelopment. Our TIF attorneys recommended revisit the potential of expanding our boundary. It would just be picking up 3 additional properties, which would be 1827 Superior Street, which is the old dock stop on Superior Street, now a empty parking lot. Kmart located at 2307 Superior Street, and then 407 Closed Drive, which is the Brew Oil redevelopment project. So tonight, staff is just recommending and requesting to set a public hearing for the boundary amendment on March 2nd at 6:05 p.m.
And just to qualify the boundary, it proceeds southward from Ohio Street along Superior. It picks up the location of a former dock stop. It picks up the Kmart, former location of Kmart, and then the Brew Oil parcel.
Do we already have TIF on the other pieces out there?
We do not have south of the highway.
Mhm.
So the the eastern side of Superior or Highway 17, I don't know when it turns into that, does have a existing urban renewal district. The western side was formerly part of the Gorley Urban Renewal District, but that has expired. So
Okay.
we are good.
John, do you know when that expired?
It was not too long ago. Um,
I don't know the exact date. We can get that though.
We get that before the hearing on.
yeah,
So in blue, just. But. This will become blue.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The rest was readopted in October,
Yeah.
so we went just down the street of Superior, used the right of way line as our guidelines, other than those three specific parcels.
And the
John,
thinking,
John, I'm sorry, would you explain one more time the eastern part, east of 17?
yeah, I would, the last map, and I should have included the map of the TIF districts in the packet. I can email that out to you. It's not updated. I don't think so. The on the eastern side, it's pretty much the area we're looking at least that's been developed, and I think it also might include the water tower farm, potentially up to the railroad. I don't remember what the southern boundary is of that side.
Yeah, well, we got time to get it, have it next.
It is not uncommon for communities across Iowa to utilize an existing urban renewal area like Riverview and expand it for the purposes that the council sets forth for their urban renewal plan. There is some logic in moving towards maybe not a single, but expanded Riverview boundary for those goals.
Okay. The call promotion.
Move to approve. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Item B is the second reading of an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances of the City of Webster City, Iowa, 2019 by amending Chapter 46, Article 5, Division 1, Section 46-207, pertaining to all-night parking prohibited.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. So this is the second reading to this topic. This was just found through routine cleanup of the ordinance, as stated last council meeting. The signs are posted correctly, however, it just needs to be changed in the code to make it right. So everything should be on its way to getting it fixed. This is a second reading. I would recommend, if you are in favor of it, we could waive the third.
And that's the Union Pacific down to.
Yes. Yep.
Motion to waive.
We'll do this one. Yeah, we can. So a call for motion.
Move to approve.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then
Motion to waive.
Second.
Read.
all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Then a motion to pass and adopt.
Motion to pass and adopt.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then item C is the second reading of an ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances of the City of Webster City, Iowa, 2019 by amending Chapter 46, Article 1, Section 46-1, Article 4, Division 1, Section 46-150 pertaining to engine brakes and compression brakes prohibited.
Yeah, so this was brought to our attention at our traffic committee meeting as well of a concerned citizen talking about the excessive noise of the Jake brake or engine brake. It was a great conversation with the resident. After further discussion with the resident, I think they were very understanding of what we were looking to solve here. And as well as reaching out to the DOT, like I stated last time, that they are willing to purchase and install the signs on DOT right away. So that would just leave us the remaining signs and posts. We already have the posts, we would just have to purchase the signs. Steve has done a great job of kind of also discussing that with myself, so we all agree with the residents, and he is also very understanding and appreciative of it, and so I would like to move forward with that as well.
So enforcement is roll of the dice.
Yeah, so that's the one,
Correct.
that's the one thing that we talked to Steve about, and that was the one thing, is that if the public and our community members are expecting our PD to sit and patrol that all day, they made it very clear that that's not something that not to say they have better things to do, but there's more to their job than just sitting on the side of 17 or the Interstate 20 to control this. That will be part of their job, to patrol, and if they see it, they will write that citation. So, but yes, you are.
So no noise camera, right?
No.
Maybe we could see if we could enforce
Yeah.
Jake.
Say it on the GPS
That
too.
that might be a good use for them.
Yeah, I mean, selective, I mean, enforcement, if it's just, hey, I heard you. then,
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want our police department to be sitting out there going, okay, we're gonna do a Jake break check for the next.
Not to compare us to other communities, but you're seeing this very broad. And I think it's kind of one of them things. It's like you see a speed limit sign that says you're going 30 into 25. I'm hoping that also people see this and use caution not to use it. Try to think on the positive side, but yeah.
Call for motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
You want to waive the third reading on this?
I would.
Yeah. Motion to waive.
Second.
All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
No, you're good. I
Aye.
just wanted to make sure someone did.
And then a motion.
Motion to pass and adopt. Second.
All those in favour say aye.
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 Item D is an
Yeah.
agenda statement, motion to proceed with demolition of the old Hilltop School located at 915 High Street with Mid-Iowa Site Services LLC in the amount not to exceed 89,091 cents.
Good evening again. So this memo is a request to approve, for the approval to award Mid-Iowa Site Services for the amount not to exceed $89,091, as Mayor stated. This property located at 915 High Street, formerly Hilltop School, was condemned on March 27th of 2025. Prior to that, the Community Development Department was notified at the time of a dog hoarding case that was going on there to let us know of the hazardous living conditions in this property. At that time, our building inspector and our city staff went out to view the building, and we did find that the building was very unsafe. Not only is it an eyesore, but it's a major safety risk. The ceiling or the roof has been collapsing for years. Water infiltration, I cannot talk tonight, I apologize, has been seeping in for multiple years. The amount of asbestos in there, obviously, as an old school, was quite a bit. So, you know, we've seen this property switch hands about 5 times in the last 20 years. With all, you know, every hope has been to see this building redeveloped. And while we understand that it is a sentimental piece to the community, it's also a chance for us to really enforce our nuisance properties in Webster City. So that's why I'm here tonight. I went out for competitive quotes because of the amount between $82,000 and $206,000 for vertical infrastructure projects. We did not have to go out for formal bids, especially with it being such a safety concern. So during that, we have to obtain good faith quotes from multiple contractors. I received them from 4 that are specialized in demolition services. The most local was Sogard Excavation in Jewel, and then Mid-Iowa Site Services out of Fort Dodge. And then I also went out for quotations from DeCarlo and Iowa Demolition. The lowest bid or the lowest quote was $89,000.91, not to exceed. That's including the asbestos abatement. And also adhering to all of the DNR EPA guidelines as well as the city's requirements for demolition. So the funding for this project, the request is for it to come out of the Riverview TIF revenue and to select the bid from Mid-Iowa Site Services and to move forward with the demolition of Hilltop School.
We're confident everything's in this bid. I mean, my concern is it's 60,000 less than the next one, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
We've got everything.
Yeah, so I did go over the same, requirements with each of the demolition contractors. That they all included the same thing, the asbestos abatement, the removing of the brick, the landfills, the backfill is actually being provided by the city. And then they would bring in the black dirt to level it out a foot above grade and then also seeding it. So all of the same steps are taken.
What's the square footage of the area? Off the top of your head.
I don't think I put that in here.
Well, I guess 15,
Yeah,
maybe,
I mean, I've been over there.
with the addition.
Yeah, and the entire site of that parcel is 1.95 acres, so I would say, John, you probably,
I may be, I think 15 would be close. We do believe that the lot will be able to be redeveloped potentially into, single family lots for sale or, if there would be an interested developer to do apartments there. But that will be a decision the council can make down the road, after this process. We have received concerns from community members that reside in the neighborhood, just because in the past there have been several people in and out of there. They're uncertain about what's going on in the building. As Ariel mentioned, we did receive a complaint at the police department that prompted our ultimate acquisition of it. I do know most recently, one of the homes that was for sale there, the realtor informed us that the buyers or the potential buyers had inquired about what the future was for that property. So to the extent that it is of question in the neighborhood, I think we can tell you it is. We do understand the community sentiments behind the structure and the history. I believe that we are happy to request that the contractor set aside some amounts of bricks if those that attended there would like them. We can either make them available on site or down at the Public Works yard in the designated area. And we can get that out at the time when the construction goes on or the demolition goes on.
John, any background on the 5 owners and what was tried to?
I do not have any.
so the most recent owner prior to us, his hopes was to use it as residential. I think once he got in there and started utilizing it and seeing the amount of work it was, he was still residing in it. However, it was never code reviewed for a residential. Prior to that, I'm not sure what the owner's hopes was. I believe at that time it was also residential, but he used it mainly as storage. So there was a lot of just personal belongings of his that he kept in there. And then I can't speak to anybody further than that.
I think it went back on tax.
I say it's gone through tax sale too.
Yeah, with tax sale first time.
I think there's always been a hope and a plan for it, but once you get in there and you see the actual state of the property, and once the rain starts, falling and the snow starts melting, you really start to see, unfortunately, the deterioration.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures that were provided and it's grim. To be kind. So. I mean, I think, speaking for myself, I mean, preservation is really important, but the EPA concerns of what's been done with the property, and I understand the sentimental part of it too, but I think for the good of the community and I mean, again, going back, the EPA concerns should worry us, so.
Move to approve. And
All those in favour say aye. Thank you, Ariel.
thank you.
Zach, well, down to your report.
All the exciting stuff. So you guys approved the engine brake ordinance already. We've been working with the police department on the fee resolution, which you guys approved at the last council meeting as well, and that's now is in place. And then we're now also working with city staff on the vacant building ordinance implementation, which will be going live soon with that as well. So pretty exciting stuff. 3 more abandoned properties coming down the pipe now. We just started on those. I thought we'd be running out at some point, but we're not, so pretty exciting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we'll meet in closed session to discuss the purchase or sale of a particular real estate owner where premature disclosure could be reasonably expected to increase the price the governmental body would have to pay for that property or reduce the price the governmental body would have to receive for that property as provided by chapter 21.5J Code of Iowa.
Move to go into closed session.
Second.
All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
So we're adjourned for you fellas. Thanks very